welcome to St Mary's. It's a grey overcast day, but the sunshine with the Saints fans at the moment. 4 wins in the last 6 games coming into this last game of 2019 have certainly improved the calendar year for Southampton. Palace have it, going backwards from midway inside the Saints half, looking back into the centre circle on the halfway line to Sakho. Switching play to Riedewald, and Jairo Riedewald comes in field, jinks it nicely past Adams, into MacArthur with his back to goal, plays it to Zaha on the left. Again, 2 around him. Riedewald's taken up a good position, gives it back to Zaha. It's a nice work from Palace, then it went into Ayew, didn't stick. And it comes only back out as far as Luka Milivojevic. Now MacArthur, was Zaha offside? No, says the referee. Goes inside and outside, brilliant skill. Back it goes to Meyer, who scores. Brilliant setup from Zaha. He looks at the crowd and says, that's what you get for kicking me. But Max Meyer slams it home first time for his first goal of the season. And Palace, against the run of play, take the lead after 15 minutes. It's Saints 0, Palace 1.
Well, I'm sorry to say this, but that's a brilliant goal. That's a good piece of play from Palace. They've kept possession well, and they've worked their way down this left-hand side, eventually played the ball into Zaha.
I'll tell you what, Dave, his arm's over his shoulder. Is Jack Stevens playing him on? Which part of the body counts in this ludicrous game? And I think it will stand, but he's gone inside and outside the Saints defenders, pulled it back nicely to Meyer, who's from 8 yards out, slams it home. Oh! Wow, that's a tight one. That is a tight one. Oh my goodness me. That is tight. No goal, offside, VAR says, against Wilfried Zaha. That's going to improve his mood, isn't it? And MacArthur's on this left wing, driving forward with Zaha outside him. Here's Wilfried Zaha. 2 red and white shirts in front of him. Inside to McCarthy. Tried to play a first-time ball. Hit it into Nathan Redmond. Boufal takes over. McCarthy doesn't tackle him. And then Milivojevic tackles him, and he's going in the book. And he's gutted. The Serbian, the captain's furious because he knows that maybe Boufal bought that free kick.
He's bought that one, Adam.
And of course,
he's played for that one.
He could be in trouble here, Milivojevic.
He's a clever player, Boufal.
Oh. Redmond, centre of the pitch, in the Palace half. Little ball to Shea Adams. Little chip from him towards Ings, intercepted and cleared by Palace. Redmond gets it back. Strong challenge from MacArthur. Dumped Ward-Prowse to the floor. Then Redmond's trying to go past 2 more, and he wins a free kick. Another foul by Milivojevic, and MacArthur's going mad this time.
I can see somebody eventually getting sent off here.
Well, Zaha went off in this game last year. The 1-1 draw late on. But they're not happy, Palace. Now, this is dangerous. And Guaita knows it as well. 35th minute, Ward-Prowse free kick. Whips it to the back post. How's nobody got on the end of it? And there was a player in the middle of the 6-yard box I thought would throw himself at it. And in the end, Bednarek's come round the back and almost had no angle to work with, almost on the goal line by the time he got there. But I think Ward-Prowse will be thinking, why hasn't one of you gambled?
Well, it was a great ball between the back 4.
I mean, I don't know why a couple of players didn't go a bit more at it, Dave. There, I think Jack Stevens just gave up the ghost. Grace under pressure, calmly away from 2. Now McCarthy can run and turn and try and play it into Ayew. Tackle on him, but it comes back to McCarthy. Redmond's trying to nick in there. Andy Madley says free kick. Foul by Redmond as he did nick in there. He caught more in MacArthur than the ball. This is dangerous. Good position for Palace. It's 25 yards out, right of centre. McCarthy's getting his wall lined up. He's quite central, McCarthy. There's 4 men in the wall just inside the box. He dinks it cleverly to the back post. It's a free header off the crossbar and in. And it's James Tompkins who scored. Tompkins, who had a terrific first half defensively, has gone up the other end at the start of the second half. And it's Palace who draw first blood here in this tight game. 50th minute of the match. It's Saints 0, Palace 1, and Saints undone by a Palace set piece.
Well, I just said to you, Adam, neither side will want to give free kicks away around the edge of the box because they're so dangerous in there. It's proved what I was saying is absolutely spot on, but they scored that goal in the first half, was disallowed to get a free kick just outside the box. It's dinged in, and the big fella's got up there, and he's stuck it away.
Good header, strong run. Zaha continues to hug that touchline on the far side. They're trying to work it out there, Palace, and they played it round at the back. They still ignored him. Switched inside by Riedewald to Milivojevic, and Kenny's back pass is poor. Ings surely 1-1, an absolute gift. Danny Ings His 12th Premier League goal of the season, handed to him on a plate by Crystal Palace. A gift late for Christmas, but very, very gratefully taken. Smoothly finished. His 7th in 8th game, and he becomes the first Southampton player since Graziano Pella in 2015 to score more than 11 goals in a season. And it's Saints 1, Palace 1, and they're back in it.
Well, I think it was Tompkins who played.
Well, it's a shocker. It might have been Kelly.
It was.
And now Ward-Prowse wants to switch play, and he's banged a long ball. That's a beautiful pass. Sprayed it 60 yards to Djenepo. Djenepo, Kelly backtracking into the box, slips a bit, still going onto his right foot. Oh, brilliant save by Guaita. What a bit of football that was in the Premier League. Wonderful control and shot from Djenepo. The ball unerringly heading to the top corner, and the Spaniards produced a world-class save. Great football, corner Saints.
That's what I said when he come on, keep sticking it down his throat, make him have it. He's come inside, knew what he was doing, up his right foot, he's hit it. Goalkeeper's gone, he's made a great save.
Good judgment from Bednarek, just stepped ahead of Ayew. Chested the ball down, took control, plays it infield to Højbjerg. He's got a little pass to Armstrong if he wants it. Ward-Prowse then swings it to Djenepo. Good play. Cedric's lurking at the back post. Will Djenepo pick him out? He just goes outside, then inside, then dinks it into the box, and the header just over the bar from Ings again. It was just too low, and Ings tried to lift it, and he's got it over the crossbar for a
crowd are right behind the side now, willing them on, trying to help them to get that second goal.
88th minute, Saints still have time. Ward-Prowse hangs one down the left wing. Djenepo takes it off his chest, slips it inside one, and a great ball to Redmond. He squares it, and the back pass goes just past the post. Oh, sliding back to intercept the ball was Milivojevic. It could have gone anywhere. Redmond might have had a shot. He tried to square it for Ings, and Milivojevic running back towards his own goal.
I'm looking at these Palace players, and they're dead on their feet at the moment.
Eastleigh have equalised in stoppage time, and the stoppage time at St Mary's is over. Southampton 1, Palace 1 for the second season in succession.